Silly Saburo. Long ago, there was a boy who lived on a farm in Japan. His name was Saburo, but he always did such silly things that people called him Silly Saburo. He could only remember one thing at a time, and then would do that one thing, no matter how silly it was. Saburo's father and mother were very worried for him, but they hoped he would get smarter as he grew older, and they were always very patient with him. One day Saburo's father said to him, "Saburo, I need your help in the fields today. Please go to the potato patch and dig up the potatoes. After you've dug them up, spread them out carefully on the ground and leave them to dry in the sun." "I understand, father," said Saburo, and he put his hoe over his shoulder and went out to the potato patch. Saburo was busy digging up the potatoes when all of a sudden his hoe hit something buried in the earth. He dug deeper and found a big pot that had been buried there. When he looked inside it, he found many gold coins. It was a great treasure that someone had buried long ago. "Father says I must dig things up and then leave them to dry in the sun," Saburo said to himself. So he very carefully spread the gold coins on the ground. When he got home, Saburo told his mother and father, "I found a pot of gold coins and spread them out in the sun to dry." Saburo's father and mother were very surprised to hear this. They ran back to the potato patch, but someone had already taken the coins. There was not a single coin left. "The next time you find something like this," Saburo's father said to him, "you must wrap it up very carefully and bring it home. Now don't forget." "I understand, father," said Saburo. The next day Saburo found a smelly cat in the field. He wrapped it up very carefully and brought it home with him, very proud of having remembered. But Saburo's father said to him, "Don't be so silly. The next time you find something like this, you must wash it in the river." The next day Saburo dug up a huge tree stump. He thought very hard and remembered what his father had said about the smelly cat. So he took the stump and threw it with a great splash into the river. Just then a neighbor was passing by and said, "You mustn't throw away valuable things like that. That stump would have made good firewood. You should have broken it up into pieces and taken it home." "I understand," said Saburo, and started on his way home. Along the way, he saw a teapot and teacup that somebody had left beside the road. "Oh, here's something valuable," said Saburo. So he took his hoe and broke the teapot and teacup into small pieces. Then he gathered up all the pieces and took them home with him. "Hello, Mother," he said. "Look what I found and brought home." Then he showed his mother the broken pieces of the teapot and teacup. "Oh my," said Saburo's mother. "That's the brand new teapot and teacup I gave your father to take with his lunch today, and now you've completely ruined them." The next day Saburo's father and mother said to him, "Everything you do wrongly. We'll go out into the fields and work today. Stay home and take care of the house." So they left Saburo alone at home. "I really don't understand why people call me Silly Saburo," Saburo said to himself. "I do exactly what people tell me to do." The end.